Hello, friends. My name is Joshua Adams Parker, and I am doing my social media campaign project on the microbrewery Modern Brewery. Modern Brewery is a microbrewery or a small batch brewery here in St. Louis, Missouri. It's in Dogtown off of Hampton and Manchester area, if you know where that is. It's a very gr- great tasting brewery. They have many, many beers. They just lack social media. They have a great business plan. They just have no social media plan. The biggest problem statement with them, Modern Brewery is one main problem is they lack social media content at all. Like I just said, there's no hashtags trending for them really. They post very infrequently, and they most cultivate a unique brand in order to stand out amongst their competition. Uh, One of their biggest competitors, a couple of their biggest competitors that we'll go into, has a much more renowned social media presence than them. Their digital presence, as you see on the left there, their Google trending, they don't trend very much. Like they have peaks and valleys. Some people search for them a little bit. It went up in February, I think, because we are doing this project and I Googled them a lot and I Googled their terms, stuff like that. They also kind of like it kind of gets mixed in with like people trying to like brew their own stuff, so the like modern brewing techniques, stuff like that. Their biggest social media outlet right now is Instagram. They have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. On Instagram right now, they have 4,866 followers with 685 posts at that screenshot time, which was which was a couple days ago. Um, they really don't have, like I said, a brand presence. Their digital presence also on Twitter, they have 195 followers, and not a lot of tweets. They've been around since January 2013. Uh, they're they're following 195 people, but they have 3,741 followers. I apologize about that. Um, their competitors' analytics, like Four Hands Brewing Company, that's their biggest competitor on Twitter. They have 30,000 30.4 thousand followers. They've been around only 2 years more than them. And on Instagram, they have 55.8 thousand followers. And, the same thing. They've only been around 2 years longer than Modern. The numbers are very skewed. Uh, we see, Four Hands is followed placed by like Schnucks Markets, Steve Ewing, 1057 The Point, a couple soccer clubs. You know, the social media is very, very skewed between the two. With Four Hands there, with their Google trends, they seem to be always trending. They seem to be, always have an interest. Somebody's always looking them up. Uh, you know, their Google trending is completely different. For the campaign concept for Modern Brewery, uh, I came up with three hashtags. One of them they're already using is hashtag Modern Brewery. They need to make that their own. They need to make that put that into the wild and show people that's what we're looking for as Modern Brewery. I also said hashtag small batch brewing because that's what they do. They're a smaller company. They have a smaller batch, and then hashtag St. Louis Brewery. With all the breweries here in St. Louis, people can look that up and they can have that hashtag be theirs and be like, look, this is us. This is Modern Brewery. Also, for their campaign concepts, they need to leverage the people that are already loyal to them. They need to leverage the people that have been around since 2013. They also need to have those people help, find new people. They need more followers. They need, to grow those numbers. They also need to pull back the curtain and show people their true selves and make the brand more human like. They need to have people look at, what they're doing, what they're brewing, have like Instagram stories or Facebook stories, reels, maybe a TikTok of them like being themselves, like brewing, showing, the process, stuff like that. They need to show promotions. They need to show their tap room times because they have a tap room. They need to, show their local pickup times more in their post to increase their business and to increase their social media presence. Make it aware that they're out there. I made a calendar here in Hootsuite for them. Uh, what I think they need to do is they need to post around, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday and Friday those days as well, of like 10 a.m., maybe 10:30, showing when people start to get bored, go on their phones, think about their plans for tonight, and then bam, there's a post from Modern Brewery like, hey, 5 o'clock, when I get off, I'd like to relax, I'd like to settle down, have a beer maybe. Get plant that seed, get that seed in them. Post that along with an Instagram story, and then they need to post again. At 1 o'clock. Right after lunch, right at lunch, depending on what company you work for. Bam, there's them again. Reinstill that statement of them like, this is what I want to do at 5 o'clock. This is what I need to do. And then reminding people of their tap room times because on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday their tap room does open up at 1 o'clock, and it's open from 1 o'clock until 7 and 7 8. They need to instill that to be like, hey, we're open, we're here, come and see us, stuff like that. They also, their website wasn't great. It was just a simple WordPress site, which is anybody can do a WordPress site. They need to make their website more of their own. So I kind of spruced up a small website for them. On the left is the WordPress site. On the right is the site I did. Visit and come and beer with us. You know, have them be more welcoming, more homing. I gave them some menu bars like the home, go back to the home, uh, showing their beers, showing the store, their tap room, which is the picture that's right there on their home screen. The being more homey, being more unique, stuff like that. And then their about us, which would have their hours of operation, how to get a hold of their contact, and all the links to their social media page. I also have a search bar so you can get to there quickly and their cart whenever they buy something from the store. They can buy beers online. Their key performance indicators right now for all their social media posts, they have 9,000 pages. They have 9,238 followers. I think we can increase that by 15% every month. So from now until 6 months from now, we can increase that 9,000 to 17,544. For a brewing company, for a company that's here in St. Louis that's established, I don't think that's a far stretch. A total from when they started until now, a total average likes on all their platforms is only 82 like likes per post. It's not a lot. I think we can increase that by 15% as well. I think that's not a big stretch. They need to engage with their their people more as well. Um, they're very quiet, very quaint. They need to engage more. Um, as I said, Instagram is their biggest. As of today, they have 4,870 followers, and I think we can increase that to 9,000 in 6 months. Facebook, they don't post a lot. The last time they posted on Facebook was 2015. So they need to bring that up. They need to make themselves more out there for people, for people to follow them to help their business. For Twitter, they haven't posted on Twitter in 2 years since before the pandemic. They need to become in the habit more of posting on Twitter, and they need to get better at that. Also, they need to, increase their likes, get out there, use those hashtags, make people uh, know who Modern Brewery is. Their keys to success, as I said, they need to increase, I think, 15% in followers every month. I don't think that's not reasonable. They need to use their three hashtags with every post to get recognition out there. They can also use the hashtags beer. They can also use the hashtags, brewery, St. Louis, Missouri, Missouri, stuff like that. Get their name out there. They need to double their Google trend by doing this. So they need to advertise. If they, increase their Google Analytics, they'll get more people out there. They'll get more people to see them. They'll be running out of beer in no time. They'll have to expand. So, in conclusion, they need to expand their social media presence, uh, you know, to help their business prevail. In order to this, they need to have brand endorsement. They need to, team up with, the soccer teams, the local places. They already have beer at Schnucks. They need to team up with that. And they need to make it feel their own, not just a plain WordPress site, not just a plain Instagram or Twitter, but have it be their own and have it be, a more modern brewery feel. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for your semester, and have a great day.